Quick query, Halpert. No way. Still queer.
Packer.
You can't put me down. Too strong.
Yeah, Dwight and Jim tried to get me fired. But I landed on my feet down here in Florida. You see, this cat's got 9 lives. And a 9-inch.
Captain, I don't know if this is too much, but I got Deputy Chief Brandt this little basket of pears.
They look ripe and crispy.
Hello, Raymond.
Captain Wuntch, good to see you. But if you're here, who's guarding Hades?
It's Deputy Chief Wuntch now. Unsurprisingly, I've been promoted above you, and now I'm here to evaluate you.
What happened to Brandt?
He retired and moved to Charleston to be closer to his grandchildren. So much for dying at your desk with little dignity.
Interesting. I will attempt to cooperate with you under these new circumstances.
Don't sweet-talk me, Holt.
I gave it my best shot. Let's begin. And since my arrival, violent crime has gone down by 17.3%, as you can see here.
Two-toned graphs? You think you can distract me from this precinct's problems with a flashy presentation? Same old Ray Holt. All sizzle, no steak. I'm off to do some spot checks.
Oh my God, she's totally gonna flunk us. I haven't gotten an F since I failed recess in 2nd grade. Teachers need a break too, Amy.
We were doomed the minute she slithered into the precinct. It's funny. When we first met, we had some good times. Looks like we both want that stapler.
Seems that way, based on what happened.
So when did it all go south?
1989. I was up for a big promotion, which would have fast-tracked my career. Wuntch offered to write a letter on my behalf, but instead she torpedoed me because of something that happened the night before she was to turn it in. Madeline. Would you care for a drink?
I'd love one.
I'm sure you can tell I'm quite drunk. I've had a couple to build up the nerve. I think we both know what I'm about to say.
Raymond, I don't think we need to say anything.
I'm gay. That's what I was going to tell you.
Well then.
She sabotaged my career because I refused to bed her.
We've been tailing that kid for a couple hours. I mean, it must have been somebody else.
It was Pacitas. Believe me now.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
This is a peach pit.
Okay?
He was eating a peach when I went to go talk to him. This is his ace of spades. This is his calling cards. This is what he leaves all his victims. And it's still warm. Okay, go and arrest him and send this to the lab.
We don't have a lab.
Looks like Andy's wearing him down. I'm gonna go finish him off.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Why don't you just shut up for a second?
What's going on in here?
He's a jerk. He is being such a jerk. It's an awful thing to say to a human being.
Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying, okay? I'm allergic to jerks.
Okay, Andy out.
Fine, I don't even care. Stupid.
Okay. The gloves are coming off.
What's that?
I think you know what that is. When I came to visit you at the school, you were eating a peach. Then my office gets vandalized and somebody leaves a peach pit on my desk. I don't think that's a coincidence, Greg.
Wow, you nailed me. I mean, there's no way that 2 different people could have eaten the same fruit in the same day in the same area of Indiana. Never mind that I was actually eating a plum when you saw me earlier.
I know you did this. I don't care what you say. I don't care that you were in the parking lot all night. Somehow you found a way to get in here.
Wait. How did you know that I was in the parking lot all night?
Because I followed you, genius!
If you followed me all night, then you know that it wasn't me. Nope. What is your problem?
Look, I've been very civil, but I will waterboard you.
Hey! Hey, go! Go, man!
Let them go! Stay in the leader!
I am gonna wring your neck.
How did you get into the Parks Department? I have to know.
Maybe the FBI can figure it out.
I'm not even in the FBI. Stupid.
Wow, you're amazing.
Hey! You're going to jail for a very long time.
He's not going to go to jail, you know. He's a minor.
Well, we'll let
So
the jury decide.
It's not going to be a jury.
Then the judge will decide where he goes.
Look, he's going to do probation. He's
Dave,
a
just let
minor.
me have this.
Hey, you know, before I solve this case, I'd like to thank you for doing all the super easy work. You know, the real Nancy Drew level stuff.
Oh, yeah? Did Nancy Drew solve a lot of murders?
Yeah, she did. Murder on Ice, Recipe for Murder. Nancy was a wonderful detective. I wanted to be her when I grew up.
Thanks, Charles. That's helpful.
Hey, should we take odds on how fast I'll solve this case?
Nope.
I mean, what was it with Diaz's last impossible extortion case? What was it, 6 hours?
That's because it was 98% solved.
The last 2%'s ours to get. That's why they leave it in the milk.
What?
Oh, wow. Looking good, Santiago. Looking foxy, ma.
Go rot in hell. This is your fault.
Thanks, champ. Good effort. I got it from here. And hey, you feel free to call me anytime you need me to come down here and help powder that big white ass of yours.
Well, that's the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh, man. This is gonna make a primo dump later on.
Well, that looks delicious. What is that?
Oh, it's Tom Yum Goong soup. It reminds me of when I was in Thailand rescuing victims of human trafficking.
Oh, that sounds so good. I mean, the soup, not the human trafficking.
Oh, and I think your grilled eggplant looks so good.
Should we split these?
Yeah.
Can't believe you thought you could pretend to be real Eleanor. She's like a perfect ball of light, and you're like a wet pile of mulch. Someone made a person out of wet mulch and leaves and, like, dead slugs, and that's you.
You look even closer to death than usual. What happened to you?
Are you scared? The back of the B train certainly was. I had the whole car to myself.
So this is you figuring out New York? Making the city worse for your own selfish ends? Is that your gym bag? Aren't you a human woman?
It's these new microfibers. They keep you dry. But it all has to go somewhere.
So, today a subway car. Tomorrow what?
All in good time, Jack.
Will you take something for that cough already?
I'd rather see if it gets better on its own. Do you want me to go on my antibiotic rant? It's endless. You'll beg for death.
There's a war going on out there, and you're gonna have to pick a side. I've always wanted to say that, and I can't believe I've wasted it on you. You've crossed the line, Lemon. Someone's gonna stop you. New York is gonna stop you.
The old Liz would have agreed with you. But that was 2 days ago. Now, I don't cross lines. I just make them disappear.
Whoa! Stop the clock!
Oh, speak of the devil, ladies and gentlemen, the devil, Dennis Feinstein.
Hang on. Now, Leslie, I think everybody's gonna want to hear what I have to say. Thank you. People of Pawnee, I just came down here to tell you how much I appreciate your passion. You've been heard loud and clear. You convinced me. JJ's can stay. I just have one more thing to say, Pawnee. Psych! Do you think I care about how much you love this stupid diner? I bought it for a song, and I'm gonna sell it for a mint. And you can all just sit there pulling on your puds. Oh yeah, give me your booze. I am nourished by your hatred. I should also let you know you're all trespassing on private property. Release the hounds.
What hounds?
The hounds is an FDA-rejected cologne I've been working on that makes everything smell like wet dog. Make it rain! Ooh, I gotta go kill my dad. Let's go.